So RC. So family 8 guy. So this is fine. NBO. Flame sword. Papa pepperoni. Kamikaze. Raffy. Jacob. Yes, they are on. Super chats are on. Sup, Snowceopath. Gaming Master. Bored Speedrunner. I'm doing pretty well. So, you guys really need to see this. So, I didn't want to do any progress today because I figured out something really stupid. Oh, never mind. What? I exit with us. Whatever. Okay. Never mind, I did make progress. Apparently I saved it beforehand. Do you guys see how many sponges I have? Look at this. You're probably wondering, how did I get this many sponges? Sup, CB? Well, let's just say that... Sup, Big Daddy King? What's up, While I Exist? So, apparently I had 73 sponges in here. Like, I only had like, I think it was 73. I had 48, and then I found 30 something in the temple. You know, the temple that I found on the last section. What's up, Austin Plays? I had 70 in there for some reason. I didn't dupe them. The game duped them. I had 70 in here. And then, for some reason, I have 70 in my ender chest. I don't know how that happened. But, yeah, apparently that happened. They were in here, they were up here. So yeah, to be fair, I kind of did admit to duping sponges in the past, or not many, like a couple sponges, but the game duped them for me this time, so I guess that's a thing. Because this world is glitchy anyway, I'm honestly just blaming the glitches at this point. This world, I finally got something good out of all these glitches. I literally just explained it. What's up, Hourly Tie? So yeah, there's my reasoning for how I got these sponges. It's somehow that happened. It's taken around 2.5 years by this point. 2 years and 7 months, I think. Yes, of course it's a good thing. What's up, Azah, Gamer, and Thomas? Because I get extra sponges. Yep. Compact tree farm. You duped your diamonds. To be fair, even if I duped, it would not be... Like, duping would not affect this project whatsoever, I'll be completely honest with you. I mean, it will make it easier for, like, not having to gain XP, but I mean, I still have to put in thousands of hours of draining and mining, so it won't even matter. Like, all of this, like, you can't just dupe and fix all your problems. Just like Creative's the same way. What's up, German Empire and Ricochet? TNT is slower. Rip. What's up, Michael? Almost 50%. Even though I know it sounds like I still have a lot more to go, but to be honest here, the next half shouldn't take nearly as long, because I actually know what I'm doing. They honestly are. Sponges are a bigger flex. What's up, Mr. Yellow? Like, it literally does not matter. You still have to put in the time to do this project. Like, also, I did all of these. I did all of these three with one set of these sponges, which is insane. It's a big rip. You don't have to donate though. It's not that big of a deal, to be honest with you. God dang it. Also, you can't for some reason pick block. What? Never mind. Scratch what I just said because for some reason I couldn't do it earlier. Wait, never mind. I was stupid. I was using the wrong sponge to try to pick block. Never mind. Ignore that as well. Like, creative doesn't matter on this project. Duping doesn't even matter on this project. You still have to. You could try blowing up this entire world. You still have to get rid of the lava by yourself and the water by yourself. So like you basically can't blow you. This is gonna be a one of a kind world. Let's just go with that. What's up, Ace of Spades? Patreon. I'll check that. Patreon, you actually get benefits too. If you want to join Patreon if you want to donate and actually want benefits out of it, just join Patreon. I can put your name in the world and you get Discord benefits, so it's kind of a win-win on that situation. Like, there's a lot of things people need to understand when it comes to these type of projects. You really cannot shortcut them. I mean, technically it is kind of shortcutting if you do, but you can't shortcut the actual project itself. If that makes sense. This is Minecraft PS4. Yeah, duping wouldn't even do anything, to be honest with you. I could literally get the same amount with my pickaxes, with the amount of diamonds I have. And villagers and stuff like that. Like, duping won't matter. It'll only matter at the beginning of the project, if you started it. It is Legacy Edition. Or the PS4 Legacy Edition. Yes, for optimal sponginess. I did not. Actually, I think I did. I haven't checked Kilo's server in a while though. Like, creative and duping would only help at the beginning of this project, and that's about it. That's nothing else. I just want to say that I did this entire project in survival. Like, I mean, come on. People think about weird credibility stuff like that, even though it actually doesn't matter. I could prove a point if I went into creative, but still, I don't want to do that anyway. But I could prove a point if I wanted to. Or I could tell somebody, hey, do this project in creative, good luck. Just try it. You're probably going to give up after a while. Good luck. Unless your world was completely island, unless your entire world was an island, it may be not as difficult as like a mountainous world, because Haste 2 does not work on creative, any version as well. Does not matter. I do not have sheets on. No creative would not have helped me, in terms of speed. It would have probably only sped up my process maybe like 5% at best, to be honest. That's about it though. Or I could just turn on loot drops. I could just turn off loot drops if I wanted to, and just not care about not care about anything else. Yes. Sometimes I do kind of sit up straight, and then sometimes if I'm like really relaxed, I'll sit up straight. But if I'm pretty focused, I won't. I do drink water, don't worry. I'm actually reminded quite consistently to drink water. I actually drank water as soon as the stream started, to be honest with you. What's up, family vlogs? Nice. Nice birthday. Also, I'm still working on the time lapse. It's downloading these videos is kind of a pain, or just these videos in general. I'm at 70 hours, I think, 60 something hours. I will not be reminded by water. That is definitely not a true thing. You'd be surprised. It does not remind me of the water, to be honest with you. This is annoying to do sometimes. Like, here's the problem. There's like one bad thing with doing this. It's so easy to lose sponges. I definitely won't always be reminded of water, even though I'm clearing water. It's very ironic, but no. So I'm already 5-1. Ugh. I wonder how fast I can clear this water. What time is it? I'll start at 45. Boom. Hello? Oh. Okay, I guess I'm starting at like 47. So many sponges, finally. Or not finally, but you get the idea. A lot of sponges. They have praised me to get a lot of sponges for some reason. They just want me to get to 50%. Where's Pie Guy for sponge time? I know he wanted to see sponge time or spong time. Really? Don't know why I just did that, but whatever. Okay, the reason I don't do that, I tried that before, RSD, is because it's kind of a pain to grab them later on. I've tried that, don't worry. It doesn't end well for me. It takes longer in general to grab all the sponges back. It kind of works to some degree, but it really does not in the long run. It's kind of a pain. It sort of works though. I mean, you say that when I literally saved a fish last stream. So how the heck did I get a bone? So I'm mad pillow toffee. The oceans are actually around the 30. I'd have to say an average of like 36. Actually, it's probably close to 32 because of how um where I'm at in my world. I'm missing one sponge, whatever. One sponge out of 120. I don't even probably even need 40 sponges by the time I get to these next sections. These next sections, the water amount is gonna be literally almost zero. In comparison, look at these turtles. In comparison to whatever, I'll just. I know I have 2 extra sponges, but whatever. Also, Placing these is like the longest chore ever. I can actually drink water. I have plenty of time. I'll probably drink water every time, actually. I have so much extra time to do this. Like, look at the difference compared to... Um, I am using an Elgato, Aiden. Literally like the best investment I honestly have ever had. So, I don't really know how long this is going to take. It's probably going to take like, depending on how much time I spend tomorrow, I don't really know how much time I'll have. But if I have a decent amount of time, I could get this done probably within a week. I know yeah, probably a week. A little bit less than a week, possibly. Dang it, I need to take off the cap for this. Alright, see a WoW exist. Because the project is a classic size world. It's mining an entire classic size world. I used to not use sponges actually. What's up, George? Who should I tell? Who was I gonna tell to somebody was gonna tell, I think it was Ant Venom, to make a video, or at least try to tell him. I forgot who it was though that mentioned it. He mentioned it a while back. So I gave him an estimate how long it was gonna take before I got to 50%. I said a month or something like that, and I don't know how accurate that actually is. I don't know who it was. It was because of Kilo's video. I don't know. It's more of a preference thing, to be honest. For for Xbox or PlayStation. I mean, the PS5 is about to come out, and the new Xbox is coming out, so. I actually don't know when the PS5 is actually coming out. At least the announcement came out for it. So Jessica, he already actually knows about this, I'm pretty sure. I think he already knows about this, channel. At least I think he does. I think somebody sent a tweet out to him or something like that. I could be wrong about that though. He may not actually know about this channel. I don't actually really know though. I know he said not to do this project. But somebody already started this project, so I wanted to finish it. Because I don't know if that person's ever actually going to get this project done. So I decided to take it in my own hands because I knew I could get it done in a reasonable amount of time. I know 5 years does not sound reasonable, but considering how big this project is, yes it is. It's pretty reasonable, to be honest. Especially consider the monumental size of this project. 5 times as big as walking to the Farlands. I could walk to the Farlands 5 times before I even finish this project. And people considered walking to the Farlands impossible, just to put in perspective. For some reason, they thought it was impossible, even though it's only 800 hours. So, Eudemus. I will not ask for help. The only person I probably could possibly help is my friend, since obviously he was practically the co-owner of this world at one point, or co-owner of this project and channel at a long time ago. I know. I don't know why. It's because Notch said it was impossible, and people were saying that, like, because of how long people. Here's the thing about thinking about beliefs and stuff like that. I think people have actually took the time to verify how long something takes. It's the reason why. It was because of how the project was built up, if that makes sense. But if you actually verify how long these projects actually take, they don't take as long as people honestly think they do, even this project. To be honest, I think this project's actually almost underestimated how long it takes. This project isn't seen as monumental because of how it was built up. It's more about perception versus actual reality, which is the truth. Um, that would be interesting, but I don't have any regulations. I can't regulate the people. At least I don't think I can. Not that I know of. I can't regulate people in this world. I'm gonna have to just do it after I'm done. Like, I can't regulate it like on PC. Like, if this was on PC, it actually wouldn't be that bad. But I can't really regulate it on PS4. That'd be cool, though, to be honest. What's up, Sleep Demon? Pretty much, yeah, a third of Minecraft's life. I mean, to be fair, some projects literally take, or sorry, not some projects, some people are literally taking all of Minecraft's life to finish. Like, Sword King or Carrot J Mac. Did I actually finish that? Wait, I'm going crazy right now. Give me a second. Okay, I did. course it's metaphysical. Pretty much, yeah. It's metaphysical. That's kind of true, even though technically that isn't a project, it's just their world. Does anybody actually have an 11-year-old? Does anybody actually know anybody who has an 11-year-old survival project that they consistently work on? I can't even think about what it would look like in an 11-year world. No, I mean, does anybody have an 11-year-old survival series? Or do you know anybody who has an 11-year-old survival world? Not a project, that'd be insane. Nobody actually has a survival project, not a world. They're two different things. Sup, Diamond Eye Gamer? Pretty good. Getting closer and closer to 50%. I can't wait to be able to walk or literally walk around literally half my entire world, seeing absolutely nothing. That's gonna be pretty sick, actually. There are servers, but that's not really. Sup, Jack? I personally am not against redstone machines for this project, at least. I'm not saying other people can't do this project with redstone machines, if they wanted to. It just, I don't really feel like it would be right to do something like that, to be honest. Especially since it is literally mining out the entire world, not destroying it with the redstone machines. Single-handedly using it with a pickaxe and sponges and sand. That's it. Like this project, I think this is gonna be one of the most unique, not unique, but just more one of a kind worlds. Let's go with that. At least on console. Because getting this kind of result would be kind of, I wouldn't say it'd be impossible. Obviously, it's not impossible, but it's very difficult. Jesus. Okay. Okay. God. Okay. Okay, here's the thing about the TNT machines. TNT cannons, there's lava you gotta deal with. You gotta deal with lava. TNT does not blow up lava. Or water, obviously. Also, I'm not too sure if the PS4 can even really handle a TNT cannon. Or at least even many TNT cannons. Especially running constantly. I don't know about that one. Especially with block entities on the ground, I can't even think about what that would happen. How that would happen. Unless you turn off loot drops, then maybe it's possible. I still don't know how if the PS4 can even handle a flying machine to that caliber, because that's a giant flying machine. What's up, chump? I mean, if somebody can prove me wrong with it, but like, if you want to destroy this world with the flying machine, go ahead, but nobody's actually done it. People always talk about blowing up the world, stuff like that. Nobody still has done it, so it's like people always make these weird claims about doing something they still haven't done it. What's up, Shrek? Oh God, what's up, Jack? Yeah, I do know about them. It's really funny how they compare me to Psycraft. I think it's kind of a weird compliment in a way. Imagine mining so much by one person, you're actually like being compared to Psycraft. Somebody's using the internet, I think. Sup, KT Tough and Noodles. I mean, there are farms, just not efficient farms, not like full-fledged efficiency. Not even close. Well, technically efficient for me at least because of the way I have to build my stuff because of console and time restraints. I don't want to put too much time into efficiency of farms if my world keeps glitching every time. It's like, why? This world's already glitchy enough. I don't want to ruin it already. So emerald is everywhere. I know what farm you're actually talking about. That technically is a farm, though. By definition of a farm. By definition of a farm, that is a farm. It's just not an automatic farm. Or even a semi-automatic farm. I know what farm you're talking about. I exactly know what farm you're talking about. But that is a farm. What's up, Minute Lad? What's up, Foster? So this is probably I pretty much have perfected every system on this project at least, besides the glitches and the lag as well. That also gets in the way. I don't really have a favorite hot sauce. No, I know it's not an automatic farm. It's not an automatic farm like they use, um, which is what they use. There's manual farms, which is what I use. There's semi-automatic, and then there's um, full-fledged automatic farms. Those are literally the three types of farms in this game. That's how you classify it. I don't really have a favorite hot sauce though. I'm not sure if I actually answered that or not. Download more RAM on the internet to remove lag. Simple. Yes. What's up, Adam? I don't know. Has he done anything wrong? Wow, I've done so many of these already. I'm already at 38. I do not know Scenic in real life. He was just one of the few people who stayed every stream for a little while. I sort of convinced him to go to the Farlands, which helped push Kilo to go faster. So pretty much if we had to thank one person, it had to be Sword King, because if he didn't take on the role of doing the project and taking his breaks, I wouldn't have started my project. And if I wouldn't have started my project and I wouldn't have blown up, then Scenic would not have found me. And then if Scenic wouldn't have found me, then Kilo or um, Scenic wouldn't have pushed Kilo to the Farlands or pushed him fast to the Farlands, and yeah. Weird cycle that happens. Some salmon. You aren't wrong. I've climbed some trees and usually I feel terrified trying to get back down from trees. I've gotten better at it though, to be honest. Of getting down things without getting down things gracefully without dying. What's up, Ivan? Do what? Oh yeah, water. I need to drink some more, but what do you mean by jump? If you can't get off a tree, that's not a good analogy. What the heck do you even mean by that? I'm not too sure what the heck you're even meaning here. Something. What do you mean by analogy? Oh god, inject the water. What was I gonna mention earlier? Oh yeah, I was gonna mention self-esteem, I think, for the different types. Since I still kind of want to talk more about the types. because each type, dependent on the functions that you use, actually depends on what kind of self-esteem you naturally have, or what self-esteem either you should build or what you naturally have, stuff like that. Okay, never mind. That's not gonna work. This is actually been a very simple video to do in a minute. Or sorry, very simple concept to do. Alright, I think I'm good. So, self-esteem. Generally, all types lack some kind of self-esteem. I don't care who you are. Every type does it. It's all dependent on your weakest functions. Sorry, not your weakest functions. Actually, it's your child and your inferior function mainly is where your no, it's just your extroverted functions are where your your self-esteem actually is lost. If that makes sense. That's also where why insecurities occur. That's why inferior function. Generally, at least for introverts, why self-esteem is so bad for introverts, generally speaking. Obviously, I'm not saying extroverts can't have self-esteem problems, but it's less likely, generally speaking. Actually, I think it's extroverts, no, it's introverts have external self-esteem problems and extroverts have internal self-esteem problems. Which is that, god dang it, I didn't realize I had sponges left. Whatever. So like, if you're a introverted TE, Jesus. Oh my god, I almost walked right off the ledge. If you're an extroverted TE user, um, you're constantly, your self-esteem usually is denoted based off of how smart you are. Like you don't, your self-esteem kind of drops when it comes to what your own thinking, how your own thinking lies within yourself. Generally, it's inferior and parent functions, though, mainly. It can happen in the child and hero function, though. So like TE, at least this is, I'm just gonna go with introverts and then I'll go into extroverts later. TE, usually self-esteem, usually it's lacked, dependent on their own intelligence, mainly. FE are usually have low self-esteem based off of how they come off to other people, morally speaking, because they try to consume moral people or kind of feel like bad people, if that makes sense. Uh, what am I doing? Shoot. What's up, Noodle? Travis. SE, basically just has low self-esteem based off of how they're presented to other people. Because pessimistic functions, introverts have pessimistic outward-looking functions and very positive introverted functions because they're both child and pure functions, which are um, introverted based off from the introvert themselves because it's optimistic. Pretty much introverts in general have a more pessimistic outlook to the external world in general, if that makes sense. Extroverts have a more optimistic world towards the external world and more have insecurities based off of their um, and their self-esteem based on themselves, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's pretty much it. finally done. Maybe not. Maybe not. Everest for the $30 donation. And welcome as well. It's much appreciated. I'm finally back. I think they're finally done. Wars exist because of country superiority, to be honest with you. But generally speaking. Gotta love that superiority complex, at least to some degree. Not always, obviously. And miscommunication between countries and stuff like that, possibly. Potentially. What the heck? Oh shoot, I forgot about this. What's up, SPC? Honestly, dude, Evers, you might as well just join the, why don't you just join the Patreon if you want benefits as well? Like, if you just want you can pay 25 to just have your name in the world if you want to. Like, you could have put that 30 bucks towards, or 25 of it towards, your name in the world. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Okay, we would definitely not be living in a utopia. Sure, why not? I could make a sign that says Bees Sugar. If you do something like that, that'd be kind of crazy. I'll thank you again for a $5 donation. Too bad super chats don't work, but I mean, I guess this one advantage I have. There's one advantage of both systems, super chats. I could do glowstone. I could just get a bunch of glowstone from the world, or not the world, the Nether. The most obvious spot. I can try something like that. It's kind of a meme anyway. I've seen it on Scenic, so I think it'd be funny for Scenic to see it as well, since it was basically a meme on his channel as well. To be fair, we kind of do share goods. That's why, to at least some degree, do. What's up, Danksta? Yeah, I am pretty aware of that, to be honest. It's pretty insane. I think the only platform I haven't actually been on was Twitter, and I think Facebook, but obviously that one doesn't really count too much, to be honest with you. I think Twitter and I think that's really about it, actually. You have donated, I think it was 20, 50. Oh, Jesus. You've donated 55, I think, total. Oh yeah, I forgot it. Scenic named one of his, I think it was a wolf beast trigger. Did you really donate 30 last stream? I don't remember you donating that. I know you donated 20. You didn't donate 30 last stream, did you? I never saw you donate 30, or I don't even remember you donating 30 last stream. Yeah, it was 20 and then 20, 35 this stream. It was 20 and then 35 today, so it's 55 total. I think. Nice. I kind of want to see them actually. I'd be interested to see what designs you guys have actually. Oh wait, no, you did. Never mind, never mind. I remember you did say something like you did say something about it. No, you made a comment. Never mind, you did donate. Yep, never mind. Sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot you did donate. It was, I don't think it was last stream, but it was like 2 streams ago or something like that. What's up, Pie Guy? Oh, there he is. Yeah, it says Beast Trigger Man is back. Yeah, I remember that comment actually. Never mind. I tried to talk. This is probably one of the few games that I actually do that on, to be honest with you. I can't do it on probably anything else besides this project because my attention span is too high on one thing. At least when I focus on one thing. Even though actually I don't think attention spans actually focus, which is weird. You would think it would be, but I don't think it is. It's more of physical focus versus mental focus. I think mental focus is actually attention span, which I don't have too much of, but a physical focus I think is, um, yeah, you get the point though. Yes, you're almost 1/10 of the way there. It's kind of crazy you're actually doing that though. It's kind of insane. I applaud you for actually even setting a goal like that, um, for donations. Just kind of crazy. I don't know why I mentioned, I think I mentioned before, if you're doing a project like this, please do not do a single section before you get efficiency 5 and a full max beacon. Trust me on that one. It is worth it. Completely worth it. I don't care even if it takes you a month to get a full max beacon. Get it. With efficiency 5. Get that beacon. Get that max beacon and efficiency 5. It will save you everything. Also, I think you're still on Bedrock for some reason and not on Java. I don't know why. It's actually impossible to do it on Bedrock unless you want to do an old size world. So this is fine. Okay, good. Did you just say boy? What's up, Tep mod? Thank you. The $15, you're literally a tenth of the way there, which is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. Um, you know the great thing is about you donating specifically compared to other people, it's the fact that it goes straight to PayPal instead of YouTube, which is pretty nice. I may just switch that permanently, be honest with you. I may just become that a permanent thing, because honestly, I could just say the chat out loud, to be honest, if I have to. I may just become the perfect thing. Should you make another portal? You don't need another portal. Well, I mean, actually, no, you do. Never mind. I recommend just getting a bunch of resources before you do that. Do the thing I mentioned where it's like efficiency 5, get efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, mending, sorry, get efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, mending, especially mending, get mending book, get a mending book. It's your first priority. Get a mending book, efficiency 4 at least, unbreaking 3, and fortune 3. Get the materials first before you do a beacon. It's totally worth it. That's what I would do if I restarted this, which if I did, that'd be insane. I forgot for some reason. I don't know why. I was thinking of just the do it in a robotic voice. God, I can't even. It seems weird. Give me a second. I mean, you can. It's like $7 if you want to become an Emerald Patreon Emerald. That would be very fitting, but if you, I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Anybody can become one. It's down to $1. You can literally spend $1 to get your world or get your name in this world. I made it literally as cheap as well, I mean, not as possible, but pretty cheap to reason, obviously. If you have $1, you can put your name in this world. But if you want to be a little bit more extreme, you could do $1, $3, $5, $7, $10, and if you actually want your full name in this world, not on a sign, it's 25. What's up, Dynamic? And Studio Loft. It's been taking me to do, it's been 2 years or so. This looks weird. Look at my look at this amount of stack of sponges I have in my inventory. It looks really weird. What's up, Vanilla Thunder? Like, you don't even have to stay at Patreon either. You can literally just leave if you want to. Honestly, don't care if you stay as a Patreon or not, to be honest. Oh yeah, for $1,000. God. Also, I'm gonna make YouTube memberships. Like if I do merch, YouTube memberships where I can make merch benefits. That would be interesting. Specifically for merch benefits, I can even do them slightly more expensive than Patreon, like $30 a month for legacy members if you want to do something like that. Same tiers as Patreon, just it's gonna be the same tiers. They're gonna be slightly more expensive, but you get merch benefits if that makes sense. That's gonna be interesting when I do something like that. I could add in your name if you do the legacy Patreon. Literally just become a legacy member. I can put your name in the world. I'm only doing Patreon exclusive. The name in the world is Patreon exclusive only. I know you're. I know. There is not merch. This may be one of the few exceptions, at least when it comes to building something. I'll probably do extra requests. I'll do requests by the end of the project, but considering you're trying to donate $1,000 by the end of the project, um, yeah, that may be one of the few exceptions, at least for now. If you're actually on that goal, that's kind of insane. Sure, you can. I can do that. I mean, I just said your name in the world. I never really said like where I could put it. If somebody requests something, I don't mind. It can't be too extreme, obviously. I'm still gonna make it out of redstone though. I'll make all legacy members out of redstone. To be honest, that's a weird yawn. I know it is. He says he's gonna donate $1,000 by the time I finish this project. He's already a tenth of the way there, which obviously I still have another year or so to go, so he has plenty of time if he wants to do something like that. It really depends on how fast I can get this project done. What will trigger you? What's up, Tiger Man? Yeah, these fishes are kind of dying, to be honest. I'll make a giant fish tank at the end. To be honest, maybe not a giant one. If somebody did that, that would be insane. Like, if somebody did something that insane. I think Dark is the only person who would do something like that. Dark is the only person I can possibly think of that would do something that insane. Honestly, I recommend not competing with them. Unless one of y'all wants to get Dark on this stream. This would be kind of funny. Except for, I think he only uses super chats. I don't think he uses the regular donations. Which, is there an option for both of those? I've actually haven't seen the options for both super chats and donations, because I know I looked at the Streamlabs page and it didn't look like there was a way to differentiate between Streamlabs and super chats. Oh my god. Get Dark on here. God, if you want a donation war. So it's gonna spawn a lot of items. It's gonna spawn dolphins, squids, and fishes. A lot of them, because that's the only place they can spawn. And you know how many you can spawn at a time. It's quite a lot. I'm gonna make like a little, like grassland area. What's up, Tio? Polisar? Teo? Polisar? I think. I don't know. I think that's how you say it. He's donated, I think, 700 or something like that. It's like 700 or 750 or something ridiculous. I know Senior Pickle was gonna do a donation war with him, but he kind of declined because he had to save his money. Shoot, wrong direction. Yeah, that was bad. You were welcome. Shoot. Actually, you know what? You know what? Actually, that's there. Have you thought about how difficult that actually is? Because you have to destroy an entire ocean just for that to even happen. $30. So if you did that, if I did streamed every day, it would only take you for. It would only take about a little over a month for you to reach your goal. I think something like that. No, less than a month actually. I think just at around a month. I think it's around that much. I could be wrong about that though. Oh my god, I can't even imagine if we got Dark on here. I may send him a message. Actually, just to see what he says. I think that'd be funny. So if you did it every stream, like, it would take around a month or so to get that, which is kind of insane to think about. To be fair, you've already donated 100, so you've already a tenth of the way there, so it's not even like it would take even that long. Yep. Yeah, not every stream, but I'm just gonna mention if that's how long it would take. Yeah, it makes sense. Yes, it is. Yeah, Dark is definitely something when it comes to these donations. He would just pop a 50 out of literally nowhere. I mean, to be fair, he has popped a 200 donation before, so I guess that's a thing. What's up, Tactical Maniac? Well, this takes so long. Kind of weird though, because if I have less sponges, I mean, I can't go as long when it comes to draining the water, but I get things quicker. God, dude. I may. I don't know. He'll come probably randomly, be honest with you. No, it's Dark. It's his Dark Wobbly Time Lord. He's donated $700 or something like that total. Oh yeah, it would probably. I'm gonna send him that message. As much as I know I could probably out donate him, I really don't know about that one. He's a double legacy member. like like I'm literally gonna make a personal beacon for him because he's a double legacy member. I know you're gonna have your own thing with the bees trigger, but still. It is 12, 11:27. Winter of 2017. Um, oh yeah, never mind. Just 2017. I guess I could specify a little bit further. So you only keep, actually no, you pretty much do keep the benefits. I don't know about if you left. I don't know if you keep the Discord benefits, but you don't keep your name in the description, but you do keep, I think you do keep the Discord benefits. I could be wrong about that one. Don't quote me on that one. But you do keep your name on a sign. I basically made it it's one-time pay. Um, what's up, everything covered? That's pretty much what I did. It was the end of 2017. I should probably put that a little bit more descriptive. Oh my god. If you became a triple legacy, I don't know what I would do, to be honest. Imagine if you had a Patreon battle, that'd be weird. I don't know what I would do, to be honest. I'd have to think about that one for a second. Yes. $75 a month. Quadruple legacy. Patreon is $1, $3, $5, $7, $10, or $25 a month. You get your name on a sign from $1 to $10. There's different levels: coal, iron, gold, emerald, and diamond. And then we have legacy, which if you want your name just ingrained in the world, then there's that. I may just make your I may just make your name out of a different material, to be honest with you. I have no idea what I would do. You will, don't worry, Pie Guy. At least once I absolutely need another mod. I may even by the end of the stream, like by the end of the project, I'll make it where like anybody who could have been a mod, like the OGs, pretty much get their own sign. The people who stayed the longest between the projects get their own sign as well, and moderators by themselves get their own sign. So all moderators, I don't even care how active they are, because at least at one point they were a supporter of my channel or of the channel in general. Alright, see you too. Build your Minecraft skin? I don't know, you already committed to the bees trigger. I can at least make a beacon for you and make a recolor your, I'll just put your name in gold instead of redstone. I'll do that though. At least. And then obviously you have bees trigger in the sky. I'll do those things. I'm not too sure if I'll do something that extreme, to be honest. Having somebody's skin in the world. Or Minecraft skin in the world. I'll do like the beacon and I'll just do we don't even have enough mods to make a Discord like that, to be honest with you. We already have a mod chat. And I'll just I'll put your name in a different color or something like that. I'll probably do the same for dark actually. Maybe. I don't know about 2000. I can I could do your at least your face next to your name. Would you suggest something like that? So like I put your name, I put your skin, like the head in the because the problem is I don't know if I have the materials for that, to be honest with you. It depends on the skin as well. I could put at least the head of your Minecraft character next to your name. Like I'm already putting names on the wall, but like if you want your name, if you want that skin or at least the head on next to your name, I could do something like that. I could consider something like that. Just maybe not the full-fledged skin. Okay, we can do something like that. I'll do it by the end once you hit 1500 or something like that. Whenever it just count all of it up once you hit it, and then I'll probably put it in there, or at least probably by the end of the project. To be honest with you, you're gonna have to remind me though. Definitely, I'm definitely not gonna be able to remember that myself. Especially since it's gonna be another like 1.5 years or something like that before I finish this project. What's up, Casey? Cassie? I only have like okay. Not that many, like 5 or 6 or something like that. What happened to Nick? I had a mod named Nick. I really don't know what happened to them. Or my cousin, who was also a mod at one point. I don't know what he's doing at the moment, or one of my friends that were mod. Two of them actually. Actually, I know one of them's fairly active. The other one not really. What's up, Tony Brown? I am mining an entire classic console-sized world. Yeah, Nick S. It's funny how Scenic hasn't lost any subscribers or gained any. It's kind of funny. Well, he's gained quite a few since the explosion from Kilo, which is funny. Pretty much, yeah. That's how you become mod. You basically just become very active, at least majority of streams. It's gonna be a while. I don't know if you'll actually be mod because if I explode again, then I'll definitely make a few more people mod. I already know 2 people, the 2 lineups, at least the 2 people confirmed being mod, which are Pope and Pie Guy. If I explode again, that is, because obviously new people just showing up constantly. Which, I'm not saying I will ever blow up again, which, I'm not saying I can't blow up again, but there's a very low chance of me actually blowing up again. Except for the end of the project. I think my highest chance of actually blowing up is at the end of the project. At least of the overall. Can you guys imagine the Nether? By the time I get to the Nether and then the end. Even though the Nether and the end aren't going to take that long whatsoever. Alright, see you, Eudemus. I'm not negative about it. I'm more neutral about it, actually. Oh, thank you, Everest. Yeah, definitely anybody here, if you want to share the channel. I don't recommend sharing streams. At least the streams themselves, just do the channel, I guess. But that's just my recommendation from what I've seen, at least. What's up, Mr. Total? I said it was 50 bucks out of 8 people or something like that. I don't know, it was 6, I think, people. Out of 6 people. I never said it in, actually I never said it in past. I never said it in past streams though, beforehand, before I did something like that. It was 50 bucks for, and it was for collectively 6 people. Also, what am I doing? I still have a bunch of sponges. I'm getting confused because there's 3 sponge piles for some reason. I have no idea why. Yeah, I'm being as realistic as possible because honestly, this channel, I've been trying to be as realistic as possible. Especially since it took me over 2 years to get 48 subscribers. 2 years. And then it happened. and then 2 months later I was at 17,000, no, 11,000, and then a month later I was at 26k or 27k. Nice. That would be much appreciated. Oh, what's up, Donna? If you did something like that, Everest, it would be pretty crazy, actually. Oh, I thought that. Okay, never mind. I basically praised that person, whoever sent that, whoever had like 600,000 followers on Instagram to do something like that. That was insane. What's up, Donna? Yeah, and you'll see why. That's the reason I'm so trying to be as realistic as possible. Okay, I guess I can call you Ken. Oh yeah, I forgot you were actually pretty practically an OG at that time. I don't even know what to consider an OG by this point. I know a few people, anybody who's under 300 subscribers, I would consider an OG, but after that, I have no idea. Because the explosions happened. Just there's so many new people at this point. It's like, at this point, I don't even know what an OG even is at this point. What's up, noodle of the soup? You're definitely an OG. Pie guy, you're probably one of the bigger OGs here, actually. That's why you're literally the first in line for mod, besides maybe Pope. I think you were actually the first choice, and then a Pope, surprisingly. Ken, I almost forgot what to call you for a second. I am mining an entire classic size Minecraft world. Because honestly, this project has been something that has been seen years ago, and one person tried it. Actually, multiple people tried this. Actually, technically multiple, because one group of people tried this, and then 2 other people tried this, I think. You know that thing of mining the entire world video? You know, the one all in caps called by Caper Spade? Friend you on what? Dang, I still have 14 sponges. I wish I could do that. That'd be kind of sad, actually, if you could do something like that. Because you wouldn't be able to get it back. What's up, Austin Brown? Oh, I have PS4. I don't know if you can actually do PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4. Is that possible? I doubt it, but I don't know, maybe. Nice. Thank you, Everest, for actually doing this. It's much appreciated. Honestly, I think anybody who actually puts in the time to actually get my channel out there, it's pretty crazy, actually. The pyramid of, or sorry, not the pyramid, the snowball effect of explosions has been absolutely insane. It's been crazy, honestly. Actually, you know what? Add mine. It's just Bedrock Massacre. I won't be able to add you right now, and I'll probably forget your username. Just type in Bedrock Massacre on, um, yeah, just Bedrock Massacre, no capitals. Space, one space. It's not mythical because I need to change my name actually again. Oh, okay, that's cool. Because I'm actually online for once. I still need to accept that other friend request. I'll accept it soon. I'm still working on that time lapse, so it's such a pain to make. Biggest pain in the world to make. Not really. I think I'm having a way better time now than I was when I was making my coal time because I actually know what the heck I'm doing now. For once. At least with video editing. General video editing. That is. No, I actually didn't go on the overworld. You know, it would be super messy if I did it in the overworld. That's why I strictly do it in the Nether. I go to the bottom of the Nether and hide under Bedrock. That's pretty much what I do. What's up, Twitch Alex 23? Wait a minute, did I? Oh, I'm stupid. I still have 64 sponges. Kind of wish I had the speed beacon out here, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Also, did you guys notice that portal's right here? That portal I made 2 sections ago is still here. Or from the last section, not 2 sections ago. I just don't know what to do for Instagram. I guess I could make a mythical Instagram account. I may make one. I just don't know what to post. I actually can do that. I will probably do that. I could make it a realm actually. That'd be interesting. Can you guys imagine if I made a realm for this world? In the future, or not a realm, but just a world for people to download. See, I want to see what people can do with this much space in their world. Because even though it doesn't seem like a lot of space, this is literally millions of blocks of space. Like, I'll definitely consider Instagram though. Isn't further option to make. Because I just never really thought Instagram would be something that could just be something for something like a Minecraft channel. I could post when I'm gonna stream. That's definitely something I'm gonna do, at least. I will make this world downloadable on console, and I will make it a thing for Bedrock. At least try to. Yeah, I was thinking about making more content, but I was thinking at the same time, I was like, I don't know. I don't think there's any point in making Instagram, but now it makes more sense now that you actually explain it a little bit more. I just didn't really think it would be worth it to make an Instagram. I kind of do that with Twitter, sort of, but I don't actually post progress, which I probably should, honestly. What's up, Logan Animation? No, you're good. Don't worry. When it comes to the page, I kind of already know the theme I'm gonna go with. I will definitely consider it though. I'll definitely see what I can do at least. Sup, Kim Bolton? Bolton? Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Um, that's kind of what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna make a more detailed update video or update stream. Sorry, update whatever update post. um, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking about how I could go about this. Like daily? Should I do daily or weekly? I think weekly would make more sense, but at the same time, I kind of want to do daily posts. Yeah, I'm almost to the beacon finally. This is taking a little bit longer than I expected, to be honest with you. I'm going a little bit slower than I anticipated, but oh well. God dang it, okay. Every other day would make a little bit more sense, to be honest. To be fair, kind of YouTube is the way I do updates, but do another one. Don't really have too much opinion when it comes to religion. I just don't like the sub people that shove religion down people's throats. That's really about it. I don't really have much an opinion on religion, to be honest with you. Sup, William Wood? Can you guys imagine what's gonna happen by the end of this project when all thousands of subscribers or whatever, however many I actually have, not the fake ones that kind of just subscribe to support and then just left after a while, because I'm still losing subs for doing that, for people doing that for some reason. By the end of this project, I can't even imagine how many people are going to be joining. Maybe not these streams, but maybe the final stream even. That's going to be absolutely absurd. I don't know, the simulation theory hasn't really made a lot of sense to me, to be honest. Oh god, no. Can you imagine trying to get people to mine the nether? Oh god, no. The nether doesn't even take that long though, so I mean there's no point in even having other people help. It wouldn't take that long at all, even for one person. I was actually thinking about yeah, pretty much. Like I can't even, it's gonna be absolutely bonkers the last stream. Like be prepared everybody here because it's gonna be insane. Probably insane. Like it's gonna be what's up, Logan? I think I saw, never mind, I saw your name earlier, but whatever. um Pretty much just mining an entire world and talk about random stuff. What's up, Shannon? Silapath? Silapath? I think that's how you say that. You're most welcome. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that I'm still doing this. This is probably the longest I've went without taking a break, which honestly I don't mind, to be honest. Rip. Um, I mean, not really. I don't think the simulation theory in its own doesn't really make a lot of sense, especially since it's kind of just. Honestly, I think some theories just don't make a lot of sense in general. To be honest with you, because there's no actual like evidence of it or just test verification or test of that said theory. Um, what's up, my Kaja? And oops. What's up, Nicholas? Beat Saber and Smash. Those are the two main games I play at the moment. Obviously, I still edit videos and stuff like that, but that's obviously besides the point. It has nothing to do with gaming, but oh well. What's up, Boop? God dang, we had 30 viewers. Jeez, it's been a while. But here's the thing, speed of light, when it comes to something like that, that's testifiable at the moment, but the simulation theory isn't. That's the thing. Like, at least that we have know of at the moment. But the simulation theory isn't technically testifiable, which means theories like that don't really make too much sense because they're not really too testifiable, if that makes sense. Weird logical things. Well, 29 viewers actually isn't that bad, to be honest with you. I've had like low as 10 before. Actually, I've had 6 before. 29 actually is not that bad. Like, I'm not expecting a bunch of viewers to stay, to be perfectly honest with you, just because I knew this project by itself is draining in its own. Obviously, it's not entertaining whatsoever by itself, so. By the mass majority, at least. I'm not saying everybody can't be entertained by me placing sponges, removing them, and removing water constantly, but. Well, it can't be disproved, but it can't be proven. A good theory can be at least somewhat proven in a way, testifiable, but it can't be really disproved. If that makes sense. I know I'm not saying it can't be disproved, but there's a lot of things that can't be disproved. Does it mean they're good, or does it mean they're, make sense? No. Like God existing or something like that. It could be anything. You can't technically disprove it, but you can't fully prove it. Well, infinity by itself is a concept. There's actually numbers above infinity, but those are also concepts. A lot of numbers when it gets to that realm are actually just concepts, more than anything. Like Graham's number, absolute infinity, which is way higher than Graham's number. Stuff like that. Like infinity on its own is just a concept. It's not really a number. And nothing technically can have infinite energy on its own. That is totally true. The brain can, in some way, metaphysically create a universe inside of itself, but can forget simple things, yes. There are things above infinity, it's just they're all concepts beyond that point, to be honest with you. Okay, how much have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. 15 in 2 hours, or something like that. What keeps me motivated? I forgot to answer that question. I have a video on it, but it's literally the will to want to to get rid of this world. Pretty much my core motivation is that only. Obviously for other people as well. I know other people want to see this project done. Many people do, at least at some point. And it will be done. It's just gonna take a while. What do you mean by concept? Concepts are like basically just ideas. They're basically something that's more metaphysical based off of what people believe as a thing, if that makes sense. Or it's like a group, a huge group of it's more of an idea based on a reasoning behind something or something like that. I don't really know 100% what a concept on its own means. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, it's pretty much like a huge group of ideas made into one point to make a concept. Like the concept of infinity is a number that can't be defined, or a thing that can't be. It's a subject of. It's a number of objects that can't be defined by a specific number, but is only held back by the concept of infinity or finite number of things. Pretty much something that can't be defined. It's a concept that means that like it's a number of objects that can't be defined based off of a number. It's pretty much what's up, Dark Vibes. That's really all I have for the concept of infinity. What's up, Christopher Castanetto? There isn't an end. Yeah, pretty much. It's infinity is a concept based off of something that can't be defined. A measurement. It could be a measurement. It could be almost any type of standard measurement made by humanity or anything, honestly. Like like having an infinite number of something like that, or infinite miles per hour, pretty much just can't be held back by the physical concept of numbers in general. That's the concept of infinity. That's a more extreme way to think about it. It's a more complex way to think about it, but that's a simple way to do it, Pedro, is just infinity is something that doesn't end. I am mining the entire world, or I'm actually draining the ocean at the moment, but I am definitely not using TNT. It's incredibly inefficient, it's very messy, and it's just a waste of time, to be honest with you. Also, you can't get rid of water or lava with it, so good luck with that. Nice, thank you, Everest. Even if it's a tiny amount, it could help. Even the tiniest thing, the tiniest amount helps, to be honest with you. Like, it really does. Like, the tiniest movement can create an explosion, literally. Like, that's pretty much how my channel started, to be honest with you. It started with one explosion, ended with another one, into another one, into another one. Now I'm here with 26,000 subscribers. What's up, JJ Baker? Like, the smallest movement could do everything for the channel. Like, seriously. I need to stop using like, I need to like hit myself. I need to stop. I'm just gonna hit myself real fast. What's up, Paul? Swipe. Oh my god, swipe, swap. Swipe. Kowski. Swipe. I don't even know. You know what? I'm just gonna go with Paul. Thank you, JJ Baker. That's much appreciated. And Paul. Are they? What's up, Julian? And Byron. Nice. I know a lot of people listen to sleep or just do anything, honestly. Nice. What's up, Wait, Kasuto? Oh, that's so weird though. Like, it's such an odd. Like, I've heard Kowski, but like mixed with that name, it's so weird to say. I think I will finish. If you mean the section or the water or the, I'll just go in order. I think it's gonna take me a couple more days to do the water. To finish this section should take me around probably 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, a month probably. Realistically a month, but I don't know. Depends on how fast I can actually get this stuff done. The entire project as a whole, probably another 2 years or so, 1.5 years. It's a nice description. There really is. Kofsky? Wow, really? It's that simple? It looks so much more complex than... It looks so much more... Wait, Kowski? Wait, Kofsky? I thought it was... Never mind. Um, Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Okay, I think that's good. What's up, Reef? Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Also, why couldn't I go up? That was weird. Probably thinking of that, and I just kind of jumbled the words together, but whatever. It looks like Kowski. Look, cow like C-O-W. Cow. Kowski. Ski. Like a ski lift. Paul Swit. Wait, Switekowski? Do what? Watching from Twitch? What? I'm so confused. Also, finally at the first beacon. It took a little bit longer than I anticipated. No, just like how it's spelled, like yeah, whatever. I know it is. It just looks like it from... I know it's different, but just at the same time, it's like, god dang it. Thank you, JJ Baker. God dang it, did not mean to do that. It's Kowski. Oh my god, I cannot speak. You can try. I mean, it would be... I think it'd be pretty difficult, but... At least... Oh my god, if something like that happened, that'd be insane. If you did something like that. I don't know if somebody's actually tried that before, but you never know. To be honest, Everest. I may use it eventually. I don't really have any necessary use of a Twitch channel though. I don't even know why I made one actually. I will eventually. Alright, Everest. It'd be pretty insane if you actually did that. I am not on Xbox, I'm on PS4. Actually, I think I'm the only person who has actually attempted this project on PS4, which is weird. The two other people who have attempted this project are all both on Xbox. Like, I think in the future, I may make a second gaming channel for Beat Saber, um, and Smash or something like that, maybe, for Twitch specifically. I think that would be pretty fun. Mythical Gaming or something like that. I thought about making a second channel. God dang it. Specifically for other games, because I want to reserve this channel for this project, to be honest. Good luck, Logan, and you are welcome as well. So one person gave up and one is technically gave up. I mean, like, they didn't actually give up, but honestly, it's gonna take them a while. Let's just say that, like, years and years later, if they don't put in at least even any time into it. They're still holding on to the project, don't get me wrong, but Sword King Own, I know. He's actually the one who inspired me to do this project, in the first place. I've been following his project since 2014. And I literally, once he did a 10-month break back in 2016 to 2017, I was like, screw it. I'm gonna do it because I don't know how long it's gonna actually take him. Alright, Everest. He may respond, he may not. I know. I know my Twitch is still that. I'll have to change it soon. Also, thank you, Paul, for following as well. Oh my god, that would be like Dark would just get destroyed. Dark better just throw in his entire life savings if he wants to beat Mr. Beast in a donation war. Like, he just better throw in his life savings at that point, or whatever savings, because obviously most people don't even have a life savings, so. It's really funny that they have that as a joke, even though most people don't even have a life savings. It's kind of hilarious. Thank you, Kasuto. And goodbye as well. Yeah, like he literally had to just throw in his life savings if he wanted to compete with Mr. Beast. People have mentioned messaging Mr. Beast. I don't know if anybody's actually done it though, besides you. I don't know. Don't know if anybody's actually done it though. Yeah, pretty much. Even then, he still can't win. To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure his net worth is like 100-fold more than Dark in general. I don't even want to know what. Actually, it's probably thousands of times. Arguably more, but you never know, to be honest. Especially if you consider how much money he actually makes from his YouTube channel. It's absolutely bonkers. Rip. You don't have to give any money, to be honest. Don't worry too much about donating, to be honest. Do mind you, I'm counting net worth of everything. Net worth counts every asset he has, minus liabilities. That's net worth. Oh yeah, he did make money from Bitcoin, didn't he? But he literally gets like 15 million or 10 million views per video. His average is probably like 15 million. That's pretty insane, actually, to donate $1 million per month to 2 places. That's insane, honestly. I've been working on this for around 2 years and 7 months. No, you get $3. I think it's up to $3. No, it depends on the niche, but I think average is $3 per thousand views. So yeah, he gets a lot from. I mean, obviously, don't forget he invests a lot back into the YouTube channel, which obviously, did I really just do that? He puts a lot back into the business or back into his YouTube channel, so there's that. Wait, oh Jesus, I went way too far. I went way too far there. Yeah, it's pretty insane. It depends on the niche, though. Generally speaking, though. I keep saying though. Whatever. I don't actually know how many views he gets per video, but it's a lot of views. He probably makes average view time. I think he makes more views based on average than PewDiePie does. I'm not certain about it, but at least based off of his videos, I'm pretty sure he does. And it's absolutely insane. I know at the very beginning of his channel, he would literally take every dollar he made from YouTube and just invest it back. Alright, see ya, Everest. I have died actually a couple times, dark vibes. Alright, thank you, Everest. It's much appreciated. You know, I'm also thinking, should I move that mythical banner thing to the bottom of my screen, or should I just keep it where it is? Sorry, it's not the banner, it's the icon, the logo, whatever you want to call it, the profile picture. Alright, Everest, I'll try to keep you updated if I make it. Kind of both, Sebi, or yeah, just Sebi. I kind of did them both, to be honest. I died a little bit on the inside and in the game, to be honest. It's pretty bad. Dude, I would be terrified of doing hardcore, even though I don't really have any purpose of even making a survival world. I'll fix those beacons later. Alright, so how many have I done? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18. I did 18 today. That is quite nice. Just saying that right now. 18 in one day is insane. I do around 6 an hour, which is pretty insane, not gonna lie. That means within like 4 days or 5 days I should get this thing done. Not even counting off-stream stuff. Oh yeah, people wonder why try to motivate me through their words. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work on this project. Like I'm just saying, there are very few people that can probably do this project if they don't get that recognition very quickly. To be honest with you. That's why my motivation can't be from people, it has to be from this project alone. Or at least majority of my motivation should come from the project. To be honest, my motivation from streaming is from you guys, but my motivation to do this project is literally just the project. I'd be terrified because I'm constantly almost dying, or possibly dying, to be honest. I know if you get amazing armor and stuff like that, it's almost impossible to die with an elytra, but still, it'd still be kind of terrifying to know that. I don't know, to be honest, how I stay sane with this project. Actually, you know what? I have 500 hours of streaming on this channel. It's barely even hit a tip of what I've put into off stream. It's just a tip of what I've done on this project. Like, you guys are literally the reason why I kinda just stream now. You know how hard it was to like stream when nobody was watching? Well, it did kind of help with working, but I had to just stream just to get footage out there. I didn't want to record. Streaming's a little bit more lenient, to be honest. And so I can talk to my friend as well, which is kind of funny. I talked to him just on stream. That was a little bit better. It's so hard to keep motivation to stream when nobody technically will find you. Like, I'm not saying everybody can do this project. Like, I'm really not saying that whatsoever. I'm not going to just spout that, oh yeah, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. That is a lie. Well, I wouldn't say it's a lie, but it's definitely misleading based off psychology. That is, technically by my type, yes. If I just put my mind to something, I can basically achieve it. But that's just my type. That's based off of just willpower. Some types need the self-discipline to do something like this. They need to put themselves, somebody needs to tell them what they should do versus just willing their way through a project. That's probably why very few people, including Sword King, have a tough time doing this project. Is because they don't have that will to fight through the project itself, to put in the hours to do it. Yeah, like, it's not even just like that's how far willpower can almost mask perseverance. I technically don't by default have a lot of perseverance. It's just the willpower kind of carries over, if that makes sense. It like masks perseverance on its own, or self-discipline. It can kind of just override self-discipline if it's powerful enough, in certain types. Sup, Ravik? That's nice. Like, I'm just saying, like, there are very few types. I think the only types that can probably manage this project are probably INTJs, INFJs, which is my type. I would have to say SI hero types. So like high self-discipline types could probably do this project. Like Sword King, he's an ISFJ, but they could manage it as long as they don't, as long as they have correct motivation and they have the self-discipline to put themselves through this kind of stress, longevity. Yeah. But the problem with mine is it's called I'm gonna call it the snowball crash, basically. It's basically where there's so much snowball effect with my motivation to do this project. If I lose that willpower, like if I drop the willpower to do this project, I will not do it until later. I could probably flat out drop this project if I wanted to, if I wasn't making progress after a long period of time. That made sense. But if I still have that high motivation, I will hold on to this project as tight as I possibly can. Because I do hold on to things, depending on what it is, obviously. I hold on to almost everything I kind of just have in my mind. I constantly think about it. Do mind you, I've never actually had that happened to me before. Like I've never just thought about just dropping this project altogether, but I know I definitely have the like ability to do it. It's kind of insane. Oh no, I'm only at it's only 12:42. I know I said only. I know I did spend till like 3 a.m. doing this one time because I was finishing something, but oh well. I'll probably get in the stream very soon anyway. To be fair though, I don't really have to get up early or anything like that, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, as long as I make consistent progress, my motivation, my willpower won't drop. Or I won't drop my own willpower because it's more of pretty much I have the choice compared to a lot of people. Some people don't even have the choice to make decisions like that, but I kind of do. I can turn on a dime if I want to. I'm basically a roller coaster of a person. I can go like sky high or down low. What's up, Caden? Yeah, as long as I just keep this progress, I'm fine. Oh my god. Yeah, speaking of sleep schedules, I know my stream has horrible, like, people in my streams literally stay up to like 6:30, 7 a.m. watching these streams. It's absolutely insane, actually, how many. I think I almost have more people at like 3 a.m. watching my streams than I do at like 6 or 7 p.m. It's kind of funny, actually. It's hilarious to think about that. I mean, it makes sense at the same time. What's up, Big Poofer and Stickman? I think many people do that, actually. Seating streamed a lot. I kind of wish. I mean, in some ways, I don't want to stream for 12 hours straight, but at the same time, I think it's kind of intriguing to think about streaming for 12 hours straight. Or Kilo streams. What about Kilo streams? You could literally 24-hour streams. Like that guy was hauling like very fast to the Farlands. Like people don't realize how fast he was actually going. He could have probably gotten to the Farlands if he just kept that same schedule for like 24-hour streams. He could have probably gotten to the Farlands in around 4 months, 3 months or something like that, which is insane. It would still take over a year or so if you wanted to go at that pace, which is insane to think about. Think about that. Kilo's pace back when he was going to the Farlands. Imagine replicating that, but you have to do it for over a year. That's how insane this project is. It's over 4 or 5 times larger than walking to the Farlands. Set Jack's tech builds and reviews. That's it. Um, I don't know. Like, he didn't do it that long, so like, he actually got some sleep. Like, he got like 6 hours or something like that at one point. 6 hours. He's told me his average sleep was like 6 hours or something like that. Which actually isn't that bad for only doing that. What? He only did that for what? A couple weeks? Which isn't that bad, especially long term. The Farlands are 12,550,824 blocks away. Yes. Alright, see ya, Julian. It probably didn't affect him whatsoever. You'd be surprised how resilient the body is to changes like that. I know obviously long term the body isn't designed for that, but you'd be very surprised at how the body can adapt to sleep schedules. Sometimes, at least mentally speaking. Kind of physically, not permanent though. I don't know how well the body can. It can't persevere long term, but it can adapt very quickly short term. It's pretty. Actually, it's quite insane. Actually, well, obviously, 6, 7. Actually, 7. It really depends on the person, though. Actually, you know what? You know how to get the most optimal sleep? You go based off of REM sleep patterns. It's 6 hours is actually. It's not healthy, but it's not as bad as people think because of the way REM sleep works. The end of each REM cycle is 90 minutes, and if you can hit the end of each of those REM cycles, which I think 6 hours is one of them, um, it's not as bad as people think. I mean, you don't get the full effect of sleeping like you do with 7.5 hours or 9 hours. Um, Pretty much you want 7.5 hours of sleep or 9 hours. That's the most optimal sleep you can possibly get. That's why the average is like 8 because it's in between both REM sleep cycles. 8 hours actually on its own isn't that great, to be honest with you. Are you kidding me? Look at this. I could if I what's up, Adam? I could if I hit 30K subscribers, do the Hypixel rank or YouTube rank on Hypixel. I am not going to destroy that Bedrock. That would literally take forever. I could do it in creative, on a second version of this world. So like literally the most optimal sleep is 7.5 hours and 9. Which one do you pick? If you can bear 9 hours, do it. But if you don't have the time, do 7.5. Oh yeah, I've heard of it. It's monophasic. There's dual phasic or something like that. Polyphasic, where you can do like 6 hours of sleep, take a 30-minute break, 6 hours, 30 minutes, 6 hours, that kind of thing, or 4 hours sometimes. You can do like you can split the world. You can split your day up into like 4 hour chunks or 6 hour chunks or something like that. Maybe not 6 hours, that's a bit too much. Like 4 hours, 2 hours even. Yes, what's up, Ghost of Nowhere? Here's the problem with those other sleep schedules. I don't know how you can manage it if you had a job. Now, if you were a freelancer or something like that, yes, you could probably do that type of scheduling. Um, or even like your own boss, you could probably manage it, but I've considered those sleep schedules actually. I will mine out the end, obviously. I mean, why wouldn't you mine out? Honestly, like, why wouldn't you mine out the end or the Nether and the end? If I've spent 4 years mining out the overworld, why not spend another 7 or 8 months mining out the Nether in the end, because they won't take almost any long. They won't take long at all, to be honest. The everyman. I'll look into it actually, just to see. I don't know how it's so great though. Is it just that great of a sleep schedule? Nobody has. The only person who's came close to it, or anybody who's actually done it, was technically Kilo, but he only walked to the far lands. He never walked to the border. Somebody could do it though. I would not be surprised if somebody recently started walking to the border, um, in Minecraft. Literally takes twice as long to get there than the far lands, which is insane. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Can you imagine a playable world of something like that? That'd be kind of sick, actually. It's very unique though. Like you won't find a console-sized world, anything like this, or even a. Actually, you probably won't find a Bedrock world like this unless it use like machines or something like that. That'd be sick though if they had a Bedrock version where it shows the monument of this world. Like how would you do it? So 20 minutes over the day. I've heard of that actually. So if you do 1 3 hours sleep and then 520, so how would you have to do it every? So out of the what 21 hours left, so you'd have to split it up. How far would you have to do? I'll definitely look into it. I'll do the calculations. I would love to optimize sleep scheduling, to be honest. I've actually always wondered how does it help? Like how is it healthy of a sleep schedule? It makes sense though because naps do help a lot. I heard it's pretty horrible at first. Like those sleep schedules are horrible when you first start them, but they aren't bad after a certain point. Yeah, like I don't know if there's a single person who's actually walked to the border just themselves or anything like that. Like this may be the first time anybody's ever seen a console-sized world even deleted whatsoever. Like this may be a very unique world actually, because if you think about it, you can't actually create this in a super flat world. You can't create this world in a super flat world in console. You can't replicate it at least, not this like this at least. Not with how super flats work. Um, Obviously you can't make world sizes like this on Bedrock. You could kind of make it on Java, it'd just be very difficult because I don't know. It'd just be a very unique world in general. If you have nice co-workers. I mean, if you really think about it though, like you could probably squeeze those 20 minutes outside of work. It would be probably pretty difficult though if you think about it. You can do it during lunch. Do it during lunch, I mean. You can. It's totally possible to probably do it during lunch, and then other times would be kind of difficult later on. Wouldn't it technically be possible? They don't have classic size worlds. They have old size worlds. They have old size worlds. They don't have classic. Classic is 862 by 862. A old size world is 256 by 256, which apparently a few people have actually done. I just haven't seen any proof of somebody mining the entire old size world yet, even though 2 people I've heard of have done it before. Is it technically possible to squeeze those extra hours into after work time? Is that technically possible? Wonder how that even works with their circadian rhythm. Like 256 by 256. On average, you should be able to finish this project within 6 months. If you're going very slow, you should be able to finish it within a year. And you're not even, you shouldn't really be that long. It shouldn't even be, yeah. Like, I've already mined 5 million blocks since I've blown up back in March or February or something like that. I've basically just casually mined an entire old size world since I've blown up. So how would you squeeze those 20 to 30 minutes during work? So you have 8 hours. Think about this. You have 3 hours. You have 11 hours to spend. So you have 16 hours left. I'm pretty sure it's possible to do it after work. I'm pretty sure it's possible to squeeze those naps after work. If you optimize it correctly. I think it actually is possible. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna react by the end of this. I may cry, to be honest with you. I really don't know. It's gonna be crazy though. I know Kilo, my god, his reaction, I was not expecting that. It's not like he spent a long time on it. I mean, obviously he spent months of, like 2 months of hardcore work, but still, 2 months for me is literally like nothing. Spending 4 years though? Never mind. They had to be evenly distributed. I forgot about that thing. Do they actually have to be evenly distributed though? Has that actually been like a thing where like, what if you don't evenly distribute the naps? What would happen if you didn't? Like, would it not be as efficient as it would be without? Because don't forget, you still have 16 hours, not counting work. So you have 12 hours. You have 13 hours to squeeze in 5 naps within 20-minute naps. Couldn't you just take a nap every like hour for 20 minutes? Very easily. How far is he actually? How far is Mr. Yellow? I forgot to follow his progress. Yeah, I forgot to follow his progress. I should follow it though. I think it'd be nice to follow. I always love following projects like Operation Bedrock. I know I followed his project for years. So pretty much you just want the naps very far apart from each other. Is that what you mean? So the body just can't adjust to the short periods of naps. Or yeah, sorry, not short periods. The time between each nap. Wait, there's no wait. What? He's 16 million away. Isn't he? What? Isn't he just going to the far lands though? Are you saying 16 million or 1.6 million? Because what? I'm really confused. So doesn't that technically mean you can squeeze them after work? I don't know what you mean because it's like, doesn't that mean you could just take doesn't that mean you can sleep right after you work and then take the naps later, like throughout the night? Is that technically possible? So like imagine if you worked 8 hours, you took a 4-hour nap, and then you took those naps throughout the time before you work, and then you just go to work. Is that technically possible? Like you reverse it instead of going to sleep before you before you go to work, you sleep after you work. Sup, Austin? Why do I keep doing this? I still have sponges left. Oh god. You could do anything at 2 a.m. to be honest with you. Like this project. You could do a lot at 2 a.m. Think about like what you could do when everybody's sleeping or nobody's awake or anything like that. You could do things in general. Like you could do a lot of things. You could do coding, you could do read, you could even read. You could study things, you could read books. You do a lot of things at 2 a.m. You could do anything. It's like, besides obviously the daytime activities, but obviously you do that during work, so. Also, don't forget, that also depends on what shift you have. If you work 8 hours, what if you work a night shift? And then you have the rest of the day to do stuff. Like that would be perfect for a night shift person. If you slept right after, then you could do whatever you want. 4 hours a day. So yeah. That is kind of true though, but still. To be fair, people spend 8 hours a day. Like, think about how much of the day they spend at work anyway, so I mean, it does kind of sound depressing when you think about it, but still. Night shift could do well though. It's like, I mean, most people stay up anyway, so I mean, what the heck? Like, we stay up till 3 a.m. anyway, so I mean, why not just capitalize on it? It would actually be easier to adjust to that schedule. I think it would be for regular people just because of that ability to do that. I mean, if you're not doing anything, I mean, why wouldn't you do something like that? Like, if you really just want to study a bunch of things and just read and. I don't know. It's really hard to say. It sounds like interesting, though, of a. I've looked up sleep schedules. I just forgot about that sleep schedule, to be honest with you. There are probably more optimized sleep schedules for work people though. Not counting obviously the sleep as well though. Yeah. Possibly more efficient. I don't really know though. The people who benefit the most are literally like freelancers and stuff like that. I could definitely accelerate the project with that. Even in the future, I could still accelerate the project. Streaming would be weird, but at the same time, I don't even know how I'd consistently stream. I'd have to have some weird stream times. Sup, Ash? Yep, I am. I know for technically any stream isn't weird for certain time zones, but I do see what you mean though. So what happens if you miss the 20-minute sleep? Like if you miss one of them, what happens? Do you just become extremely tired? Oh yeah, definitely. I don't even drink alcohol or caffeine though, so I don't have to worry about that. I kind of criticize both of them anyway. You should see my rant on it. Like the people who benefit from the schedule by far are freelancers or anybody who has their own or maybe not their own business, but actually it could be business, online business mainly people. They by far benefit the most from this. I would think at least. I love that Messiah joke. It's pretty funny actually. Um, it's kind of weird, but kind of funny at the same time. I finally figured out why I like mining though a lot. I think it has to do with my subconscious type, which loves breaking the foundations of. Also, what is happening here? So internet. It loves breaking the foundations of structures and systems and stuff like that, and obviously Minecraft is structure it's based off of a system and breaking layers, and so yeah, that's probably why I like mining so much. I could be completely wrong on that, but it's just a weird guess. Why I've always been attached to mining. Probably also why I have a weird fascination with ant venoms videos as well. of him breaking Minecraft. So I think I'm gonna end this. Actually, no. I'll go a little bit longer. Never mind. Screw it. I'll go 30 minutes longer. I'll go at 4. I'll go 4 hours. Probably not, because I finally got my fulfillment to mining. I think this is be the fulfillment to end all fulfillments for myself. My legacy, I guess, in the community and mining in general, to be honest. It's like the ultimate fulfillment. It's like I have no purpose in Minecraft anymore besides this project. Okay, what is happening to my stream? Maybe not. Actually, I'm gonna go and end it now. Yeah, I'm gonna go and end it then, to be honest. If it's doing this, I'm gonna go and end it now. I'm gonna go and end it now. I'm gonna see how many I've gotten done real fast. Let's see how many I've done. Not counting this one, obviously. Maybe. I'll count it, whatever. 1, 2, 3. Screw it, I won't count it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I got 22 done in these 3 hours. God, that's so fast. God dang it. So I could, if I do this 5 times, I'm done. I can finish this entire thing in 5 days. That's not even counting past. That's not even counting. So I basically got 25 layers done. I got a quarter of it done in 1 day. I can get this done in 4 days. Not even counting off stream. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.